Hey guys, welcome to this video. My name is Leah and today I will be showing you how to attract your cult tribe from Instagram. But first, please subscribe to this channel and like this video for more content just like this. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do 4 ways to attract your cult tribe on Instagram. The first one is really easy. It's obviously the visual, because the visual is what makes people follow you or not. So 5-second rule: immediately if someone looks at your thing and they don't like it, they're gonna move. If they like it, they like what they see, they're gonna follow you. So basically your visuals are very important. Your color scheme, your best way to have a cohesive feed is using the same filter, and that's really more to that. It's not just about the filters, it's exactly what your visuals is. So people want to see your face because people like to see faces, and that's the most important thing. Is the selfies do really well on Instagram. Selfies do really well in general anywhere on the web. Another thing is like having every single photo should have a focal point, because if it's busy and there's no focal point, then it confuses people and they're gonna go out. The same with your colors. Colors is very psychological. It triggers emotions. So you need to be thinking about your colors and how your feed makes you feel. Another thing is, I want to discuss flat lace. Now, flat lace is pretty popular on Instagram, especially entrepreneurial, like flat lace that are desk and stuff, like desk pictures. Flat lays of desk pictures don't convey any emotions, and so that if you're posting things like that, it's really not doing any justice for you to having your cult tribe be attracted to you, because it really doesn't say, and it has no emotion, versus a picture of you can attract someone to you versus some cold. Usually the picture is very cold and emotionless, right? So do selfies for your photos, have focal points, be consistent in your visuals and stuff, because people really only have 5 seconds. Our society is like, the span is like this now, so immediately I like you or I don't like you, and that's basically it. So for that, the next one I want to talk about is your bio feed. Now, your bio feed is very important. It needs to say exactly what you do. Don't be vague about it, because people actually read that. And if you can make a connection with your bio, chances are they're more inclined to follow you and see what you have to say. So the bio, really, like where people put their name, usually you can put keywords on there that is really going to help you be found on Instagram. So if you are like a lifestyle blogger, rather than having your name in that little spot, you could put lifestyle blogger, and when people search that, your feed will pop up, compared to just having your name. If no one knows you, you're not going to get found. So that's another way to get found. The same with your bio. The most important thing is the link in your bio. You want to be collecting emails, so it needs to go down into a funnel. You need to collect those leads in a funnel, and you need to own that page, not another server owning it. Because if you own the page, you can put a Facebook pixel within that page, and you can, if you are doing retargeting ads, you can go follow that person around. And really, if you are using Linktree, you can't put that Facebook pixel and follow that person around, basically. And don't put websites, because websites really aren't, it's just a confusing thing to have a website where things are like here, 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 and it never really leads to or converts into a sale, because it confuses people. And especially when you're on Instagram, like, think about it. If you're on Instagram, do you really use that browser? Like when you click on someone's link, like, do you really go through all of that on their website? Like, you'd rather use another browser, right? Like your Safari or your Chrome to look at someone's stuff. So what you want to be doing is collecting the emails so you can provide value to your tribe members and build up your cult, so you can give the value and offer the sale, right? The next one I wanted to talk about, which is very important, is your content. Now your content is, so your visual is what attracts people to you, like first impression, but your content is really what is going to build your cult tribe, because they have to see that you are relatable, making a connection, you know your shit, and basically you can get the sale. So first content I want to talk about is your educational content. So you are an expert at something, so tell people, teach people what it is that you're an expert in. So if you are, like, say, a fashion blogger, then you could talk about like how you pick your outfits for the day. I know nothing about fashion, so I don't even have an example of an educational content for a fashion blogger, but say like if you are a designer, I'm a designer, you could teach people all about kerning. So kerning is letter spacing between words. Very important, you guys. Like, so I'm gonna go on a tangent on this, but this is like an educational thing that you could teach. So in the grocery store, I found these shiitake mushroom packaging, shiitake mushrooms, right? But the kerning was off, so it said shit ache, like shit ache. Like, that's, kerning is very big in design world, but people don't know what kerning is, so that's an educational content. So another content I wanted to talk about is inspirational content. Inspirational content is huge on Instagram. That's why those quotes do work so well. People are tagging people on certain quotes, because it's just, people want to be inspired. You know, they're scrolling through their feed and they just want something that motivates them, that triggers them to do something, to move. And then there's the connection part. Connection content is really like your story. People can relate to you. Like, people, if you are building your cult tribe, some people see you like so high up in the pedestal that they never think that they could like reach to your level, or they can't relate. So you have to bring it down a little bit and show where you've been, where you're from, how you can create that connection with someone, like you too have been there, you know, and they too can do that. So that's the connection content, more of your storytelling. So you should always be telling your story, because your story is what sells, what drives the connection, what makes people follow you. The next one is going to be entertainment content. So if you're just doing like straight up education every single day on your content, like that's not really teaching people about your personality. It's not really going past what you know. So if you're wanting to build a brand, you have to, like I said, make that connection, but also entertainment, like entertain people with your personality, because there's no one else like you out there, and they want that connection. They want to be entertained by you. And the next one is basically your sales content. You have to be asking for the sale in order to make your profit, right? So once you've led up to all of these content, you can ask for the sale, and your tribe will buy from you if you've done all those different contents correctly. And also, the last one I wanted to talk about is how people find you and how you can find them. So that's really gonna come with hashtags, you guys. Hashtags is very important. Do your hashtag research within your niche, so you can be found. And not only be found, you need to be going out there and engaging with people, because your tribe is out there and you can go find them rather than them finding you also. So be using those hashtags. 30 hashtags per 30 hashtags per post and 10 hashtags per story that you can use. And make sure that those hashtags are under 500K. That way you can have a chance to be found in the top search content, rather than something over 500K hashtag post that it's just going so fast and you'll never be found. So search within your hashtags, within your niche, and go comment, go engage with those people, because chances are those are your tribe members, and you could bring them back to you. So if you're commenting on someone else's stuff that you found through a hashtag, they come back to you. Like, it goes into the pattern of your visuals. What does your visual look like? Do I like you? Am I gonna follow you? I'm gonna read your bio after I see your visual. Do I like what you have to say? Am I gonna opt into what you what you have to offer, you know, or is it just a website that is very confusing and you're never going to collect the emails? Have your funnel on there. And the next step is going to be reading through all your posts and seeing if they can make a connection with you, if they like what you're teaching them, if they like your story, if they can connect, inspire them. And once they're going through all that, they see your sales content, they could possibly buy from you. And also play around with your stories, because stories bring out the personality, not just like your post. Like your post is what's going to attract someone to see if they like you or not. But your stories really go on to bring on your personality, your daily life, and all that good stuff. So with all of that combined together, that's how you can attract your cult tribe to your brand, and that's how you can make the sales and make the profit. So that's all I had for that. And if you have any questions, just post them below. Feel free to ask me to do a video on what you want. And like this video, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good day.